Let's take a look at adding a purchase order to Scribe. So the purchase order menu can be found under the transactions menu on the left. Drop that down and click on purchase orders. The main purchase orders screen will show all purchase orders added in this financial year or any that are outstanding from previous financial years. Along the top, you have a quick search option to search via an amount or a name. The columns drop down will allow you to increase or reduce the amount of information shown in your columns along the top here. You have a filter button, which will allow you to narrow down the information on your screen even further, perhaps if you wanted to search by a certain cost code or a certain supplier. And then the detail view will show you each line of your purchase orders here. So as we can see, purchase order 41 has 2 lines. And if we turn off the detailed view, that will then just show you the overall total for the purchase order. So to add a new purchase order, you can either click on Edit and Add Record, or on the little plus button by the purchase order heading. This will then bring up a template not dissimilar to a transaction template. So we can go through and add in the relevant details. First of all, you'll select the tender, how you expect to pay for the purchase order from the drop-down box here, and then which bank account the payment will be made from. Add in a description, so you can choose from your existing descriptions list here, or add in a new description if you wish. And then you can choose a supplier, again from your drop-down list here, or once you start typing, if that supplier does not exist, you can create a new contact. I'm going to choose one from my drop-down list here. Once you've chosen supplier, the little plus button at the end where you can add a new contact will change to the pencil, where you can go in and check your supplier details. Then over to the right-hand side, you can add in the date of the purchase order and the due date by which it needs to be paid. Again, you can add in an invoice date or invoice number here too. You can then start adding in the details of the items. So we'll put in New Village sign. And then select which cost centre and cost code the payment will be allocated to. Choose your VAT type and add in the net amount. Scribe will automatically calculate the VAT depending on the VAT type selected. If it does differ slightly, you can overtype this. Add any additional rows that you wish to for your purchase order. You can move them around here via the little blue plus buttons here, or delete the row via the bin icon. Add any notes that you wish to appear on your purchase order, and then choose which footer text you wish to add to the purchase order as well. You can pop a payment reference or minute reference in, and you can also attach any files that you wish to be sent with the purchase order to. Click on Add, and your purchase order will then be produced on this screen. Once your purchase order has been produced, there are a number of options on this screen. If you're using Google Chrome, you'll have the option to print or download the purchase order here on the right-hand side. You can send an email to the supplier directly from within Scribe. And under the Actions button, you have the option to download the purchase order as a PDF or Word document. Or if you click on the Share button, it will again allow you to email the purchase order or copy a link to the PDF that you can embed into an email of your own. You also have the option to edit your purchase order or duplicate your purchase order at the top left here. Once your purchase order has been produced, it will sit in your purchase orders menu. So here at the top is our purchase order that we've just created.